Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, hello, howdy, welcome on in. Let me know where you are watching from. So I am back with some more comedy. The last comedy I did was Jimmy Carr, Riskiest Jokes. And risky was an understatement. It was not my style. It was too many rape jokes in there. And so I asked you guys for some help. And I feel like y'all would set me up. Someone said react to Frankie Boyle because he had more lighthearted, whimsical comedy. And just the way he stated it, I knew something was off. So I'm not even going to try to react to it. Unless y'all just want to see me turn red or be offended. I think that's what y'all want. If that's what you want, just let me know. But my style is Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr, which I'm doing him today. He has a lot of honesty in his comedy. It's funny, but it's the truth. He just tells it like it is. And so I do like comedy like that. Even if it's a lot of times it's about women and, telling us how brave we really aren't or how great we really aren't, just bringing us back down to earth, deflating our head a little bit. And I enjoy truthful comedy because, that's just my style. Rape jokes are not that funny to me. So today I'm reacting to Bill Burr on Conan O'Brien, and this is titled Women Are Overrated. Ouch. Let's go.
That was when I was parented like you. What do you think of parents now? How do you compare them to parents in the 70s?
Oh, it's just completely, the kids have so much power. It's like ridiculous. Like half of these kids, I'm like, I look and I just have what happened to me. And I'm like looking at a kid and be like, this kid's about ready to get punted across the grocery store. And it just never happens. Right. They just don't get hit. And I think it's hurting your country.
You're mad. Wait a minute. No, let's get this. You're mad that children are not being hit.
There should be the threat of it. Half of it was
just a look.
It was just your dad was acting like he was going to do it. He never did it, but your mother did. And because she was a woman, it was like okay, because it was like, hey, you let a girl beat you up, you kind of felt emasculated.
Yeah.
We had a rule that, like, a lot of the stuff that I look at from when I was a kid that actually kind of made sense in a way would now be considered like abuse, I guess. Like when I was a kid, if you didn't finish your supper, as we called it.
Supper, yeah.
Yeah, my mother was just like, well,
supper.
you're going to finish, she would just wrap it in cellophane and you just picked up where you left off for breakfast. Like a blue-collar job. Like you take the shovel out of the hole and just start digging it again.
No food go to waste.
So, yeah, I remember one night we had cube steaks, which is like one of the toughest pieces of meat.
It's
I don't know
nasty.
if you guys...
Or liver and gravy.
Asian-infused Wagyu beef. Everybody's eating that crap now. But cube steak was like, they literally had to hit it with a hammer.
Yes, and it had holes in
edible. And so we were having cube steaks, and I forget, my little brother was still in a high chair, and he couldn't finish his. So my mother goes, all right, we're just going to have to eat it for breakfast. And that was like 8 hours away, which was like half his life. So we like, take that deal. So the next morning, I remember we were having waffles. My mother always made Sunday breakfast. So we had all these waffles, eggs, bacon, this whole layout. My brother was looking at half-eaten cube steaks and a little mound of green bean casserole. And he goes, so he looked at my mom. He goes, Mom, can I have a waffle? And she goes, no, you got to finish your supper. He's like, well, after I finish my supper, then can I have a waffle? She goes, no, that is your breakfast. And he goes, oh, Mom, I hate you.
Ooh.
And my dad, without looking up, took a full glass of milk and threw it in his face.
Oh, dang.
This is what kills me. What kills
You want everyone today to have as miserable a childhood as you have.
No, but it was kind of funny. We know what's hilarious was my mother just popped up and just immediately started cleaning up, and my dad just kept eating. Like he didn't like the roles were defined back then. Now the guy has to throw the milk, he has to clean it up while telling his wife she's brave for just sitting there. Like whatever there is. Can you hear it? Oh, I know. Women are so overrated.
Oh.
We went from not. We went from not listening to them to now it's ridiculous.
Trust
like
me,
believe
no one's-
women. It's like all of them.
Listen, no one listens to me still. So Bill Burr would be happy about that.
Believe women. It's like all of them.
Believe women. I missed
How
that.
about
Hello.
85. We went from not listening to them to now it's ridiculous. Like that believe women. It's like all of them. How about 85%? I'll give you 87%. All right.
I'll say 50.
But that last 13% that keys your car, lights your shit on fire, and puts a family pet in a pot of stew.
What?
Who put a pen in a pot of stew?
Glenn Close.
Oh, that's
Close, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, all right. I think it was a
Say,
separately.
you know what
boiled.
I miss? Tougher parenting and evidence. Those are the things that I miss from my childhood.
Evidence.
Yeah.
You mean
Due
people?
process.
Right.
Somebody says something happened, and then someone else goes, "Well, I said it happened this way," like the old gumshoe shows. And they had to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't exist now on social media. It's
Just
like-
say
it's
whatever
just
you
frontier
want.
Justice.
Right.
You feel how nervous everybody just got in here? The fact that I just suggested that there should be due process? This guy's talking crazy, man. He just joined ISIS? Yeah, this is what I'm And then the woos that they agreed, but they didn't agree when it counted.
We can add. We'll digitally add woos. Don't worry. We have the woo machine. You are way too angry. 50 is still relatively
angry.
young. You have the anger of a 110-year-old man. All these telephones.
I can't argue.
Oh, that was good. So, listen, Bill Burr just tells it how it is in a funny way, but essentially, he's kind of right. I did see that, I forgot what it was. I'll put it right here, but he was talking about, it's like fat people in McDonald's. And he was talking about how brave people say women are, like, I'm just setting it up wrong. Okay, so this is funny. The thing about Bill Burr is, number one, he doesn't care. He just tells the truth. He tells it like it is, and it's funny. And he does seem a little bit disgruntled, but he's right. Like, every stand-up that he's done, even like the fat people in McDonald's, or like I think it was the fat shaming, or the believe women, or the hardest job in the world is not being a mom. Like, it's funny because it's true. And this is what I mean about putting the medicine in the candy, and even him talking about, kids not getting spankings anymore, or even being held accountable. It makes for really bad grown-ups. And I was telling T, my husband, for those of you who don't know, I told him, when I become an older person, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get along with the younger generation, because they're just so different. Where we live in a society where everyone's a winner. No one loses. And so some kids, they don't get to develop character because of those things. You know what I mean? And like, even in my generation, there's some faults as well, but this is what it is. Even the believe women thing, the due process, it's just, this is the world today. And so him bringing it to the forefront in comedy is brave. And now that is brave. So this is the type of comedy that I can do. Like, even when he was talking about women not being able to handle the truth, like, every everyone wants to believe they're a 10. Everyone wants to believe they're beautiful. But to know your stake in life, or to know where your position in life actually really helps you. Not being told the truth harms you in more ways than one. You know what I mean? Not just in the dating scene. So this is the truth. And some people think we can't handle the truth, but the medicine in the candy. That's why I love Bill Burr. So this is the kind of comedy I like. It's not too raunchy. I don't like jokes about rape. I don't. And people being upset that I don't laugh at rapey jokes, or like really, really dark humor jokes. It's just not my style. So if you guys could give me more comedy like this, I would appreciate it. If not, I guess I'll have to comb the internet for what I think is funny. So thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.